Hi, I'm Dr. Arthur Bradley, and many people write to ask me how they might protect themselves from 5G or Wi-Fi or any of the other wireless technologies that are out there. And up until now, I haven't really had a great answer. I do sell a conductive cloth that does reduce RF energy, but it's really not skin friendly. It's not something you'd want to make clothing out of. You wouldn't want to have it up against your skin all day because it's got a stainless steel fiber thread throughout it. So I did some investigation as well as some testing, and I found a product that I really like. So that product is shown right here. It's this white cloth. It is made primarily of rayon and nylon. So it has a real nice, comfortable feel to it. You can rub it against your skin. It doesn't feel bad. It also has some metallic threads throughout it. You wouldn't know it by just looking at it, but there are metallic threads, and that's what offers the shielding. Now, what's nice about this cloth is it is approved for use in direct contact with the skin. It's also flame retardant. And it does an outstanding job of attenuating RF energy. The manufacturer tested it out to about 10 gigahertz and showed that it attenuated it by 99.87%. That's the reduction in the power level, which is really outstanding. So it would do a great job of reducing the energy that your body was experiencing or exposed to from the various RF sources around you. So the other nice thing is it's washable. You can wash it. It's very easy to cut and to sew, so you can make clothing or drapes or hats or anything that you like out of this material quite easily. So today I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm just going to show you how it works in attenuating RF energy. Okay, so what I've done is I've hooked up a spectrum analyzer. It's got an antenna on it, and it's picking up the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal that's running throughout my house. And so what you'll see is right here at the center is about 2.4 gigahertz, and you'll see this signal come up and come down over time. And that's the Wi-Fi signal that's sending data around my house. All right, so what I'm going to do is just take this cloth and put it around the antenna and show how it reduces that energy that the analyzer is able to receive. Now again, it's not a perfect experiment because I'm not going to be able to perfectly enclose the antenna, but you'll at least get the idea of how well the cloth works. So for right now, I'll just lay the cloth around it and kind of just hold it up against it. And you can see how much that energy has dropped down. I take the cloth back off, and again you'll start seeing these peaks pop up from this energy from this Wi-Fi. So it would be really effective to make clothing out of something like this, or perhaps like window covering, something that could sort of shield a room, provide some attenuation of the energy coming in your room. So again, just wrapping it around it. Not a perfect experiment for sure, but you can see how much it attenuates it. It's really effective. So I really like this cloth. Let me go ahead and zoom back out and I'll finish up. All right, so I did a little demonstration of how the cloth works, and I'm really impressed with it. And like I say, it has a nice feel to it. It's almost like a linen feel. Soft. I could definitely see making some kind of clothing out of it. Now, I should say it's not a perfect protection. If you have clothing on, obviously parts of your body are still exposed to the RF energy. But what it is doing is it's reducing your exposure, and that's what people are many times often looking to do, is to just try and reduce some of their exposure. Again, you could make clothing out of it, you could make window coverings, you could make bedding. All of those items could try and reduce the RF energy that you would be exposed to from 5G or 4G or 3G or any of the other technologies from Wi-Fi. It has the same benefits down at those lower frequencies as well. Now, it comes in a roll that is 2 meters wide, all right? So about 74 inches or so in terms of its width. And so then you buy however much length of it you'd like, all right? So if you need a piece of cloth that's 10 feet long and roughly 6 feet wide, you'd buy 10 feet of the cloth. That would give you a lot of material to work with. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. It's not cheap. The cloth is quite expensive, like most conductive cloths are, but it's a unique product. It's the first one I found that I really like the feel of the material, and it does an outstanding job of shielding. So I'll go ahead and put a link on the screen in case you're interested in ordering some. If you have any questions, please feel free to write me. I'll try my best to answer them.